Ну що, привіт всім. Продовжуємо Noire. Ну, як продовжуємо, залишилось, можливо, 1-2 стріма. Тож, по ідеї, закінчуємо навіть. Якось так. Так. Спостерігаємо. Орігамі. Ще щось покажуть? Ого. Чуваку, певно, дуже скучно.
At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Ну давай. Виводь мене звідси.
I got a call back for that universal chorus line.
Що? О, так, кстати. О. Да. Чужак. Ні, я буду... Де він? Сищик.
I put him down with my sap.
Як вийти на парковку? В ту сторону? Блять.
Did you read about the Trail State case in the papers? That's a detective who solved it. Those poor kids losing everything.
I'm just praying the prince comes through so I can nail them.
Блять. А. Думаю, заблудився.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, dude?
Okay, fuck it. Forget I...
I'm teasing you, Hirsch. Tell me about it.
The new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. We are ready to move in this weekend. The developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Any available unit, BC officer 211 just
Garrison
occurred.
Peskin trying to do that.
253 Main Street, units to handle.
You're still in custody?
Можливо, конкуренти.
Wanna bet?
Або
They'll
ж
kick the moose already. And open
підпалили
Mr.
тому, що,
cigarettes
не
and
знаю,
matches.
можливо, страховку. Можливо, і самі підпалили якось через страховку.
Son of a bitch!
Або ж, знову ж таки, якась помста за щось колись, коли було. Якось так. Блять, щось незручно. Проїхати? Да, тихо. Я професіонал своєї справи. А скільки там ж їхати? Тихо. Ага. Щось далеко мене закидує. Оп! Найс. Ну, я сподіваюся, що останній місяць це буде повністю закрити цих уєбанів по типу мого напарника минулого з наркотрафіка, да? І усіх цих уродів, типу психіатра і мафіозів. Або не закриті, або хоча б убить. Було б теж непогано, як на мене. Що можна знайти в пожежі?
I hope you have strong stomachs. Do you have a name?
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Це дуже, блядь,
Doesn't make any sense.
дивно
Why aren't they
якось.
scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Ooh.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
А це уже, блядь, серйозно.
Why would you run into a burning building?
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Піздець. Оце піздець, реально. Типа, ладно, ну родаков, ну мікрочелов зайшов.
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt. For the fires? For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Да,
Are you
як
telling
ти
me that some son of
впевнений.
a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Ну, блядь.
Evidence!
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Пагін
Sure,
розсипався
Phelps. I'll
нахуй.
get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
Так може це нереальні люди? Ну, типу. Що він реально так може розсипатися прям. Тут що немає. Да, це м'ячик. Ну, підвал, давай підвал. Що там? Там молоток, там нічого цікавого. Помийся. Да, ну тут стопудово маєш. Та блядь. Тут має щось бути. Да ну нахуй, ну не може такого бути. Що, тут нічого і не було? Це дурня. А де? А де я уїбала? Де взрив був? Де розпочалась пожежа, скажімо так. Щит. Ух, блядь. Це як так, блядь? А як це, наприклад, це розслідувати?
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy.
Чого?
There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable
Ah.
fuck. End of story. You getting this?
Можна і так.
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll Try this side.
I haven't done this for years.
I swear.
Оп!
You don't look like a fireman, son.
Іди на сюди.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
Ну чого ти піздиш, блядь?
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Окей.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
Чи так злий нахуй на мене, а?
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. Then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
Наверно, ті самі, ну. Окей.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
І той, хто роздумує. В смислі, блядь? З ним ще можна поговорити? Нельзя ж.
I got friends who work at the Examiner. About $50 for an exclusive.
Що мені ще робити?
Being decisive. Now, I'm not so sure.
Іти до того?
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Тут нікого. Ну окей, давай до того. Ну, а нахуй мене ця хуйня не попадає? А може тут щось є? Бать, йому нормально так вдома летіло, диви. Ну тут щось є. Або може зараз ми з ним ще щось поговоримо. І не просто так, тут ще є. І давай до напарничка зганяємо. І що є?
Not a loss. Need more from the neighbors, Cole. Keep working.
Давай. Блять, окей.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Оп.
Real happy business.
Так, окурки. Сліди.
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere. Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive.
Ніхуя собі. А тепер поговоримо ще раз.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morellis' home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
Да ти заїбав.
Sure, Mr. Foreman. There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
Давай.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things.
Opa.
What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper cray. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
А ну давай, що там?
Hey, don't break it.
Да.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
Цієї хуйні. Окей, зараз він таку саму винесе, да?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
Ну тут більше. Ну?
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Ну да, ця свіженька. Повірим? Думаю, да.
I got friends who work at the Examiner.
Ніхуя собі він
How long we
перепригує.
gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
I swear, this town's going
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Вроді все.
Messages, please.
А,
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli farm.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm
І чо?
warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
доложу, коли все, сука, розузнає, так що я пішов
Kelty
нахуй.
has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end.
Ну, це не тупік.
We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go. We are not going there.
Yes, we are.
You just won't let this go, will you, Cole?
You know they're calling somehow. You expect me to turn my back on it?
You're a big boy. I expect you to know.
Надо їбашить їх, блядь. Ахуєвалі, блядь, в третій дом горить. Через них. Сейчас скільки? 8 убийств? Там теж була сім'я.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
Спасибо.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, Jen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Дура, блядь.
You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs!
Красиво.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Що він сказав? Іменно цю я не пропоминаю? Я не пропоминаю, да? О... Реклама з Win a Trip to Catalina Island. Типа реклама з цим. Які сапоги, точно нет. Блять, або поїздка на курорт, або реклама сама. Блять, от як? А от, наверное, думаю, що реклама. Ну, блять, хуй знає. Реально хуй знає. Блять, треба думати. Треба думати. Я просто не хочу проїбатися, тому що якщо я проїбусь, то, скоріш за все, я проїбу... Дайте мені подсказку. Я проебу именно возможность их нахуй задержать. Вот в чем прикол. Давай. Бля. Тап. Три.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Сейчас будуть.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the suburban redevelopment fund? You
Дивись,
want to accuse them
сука.
of murder as well?
Опа. Ячівку получил. Да ну нахуй.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
Я так и не понял, в чем суть вопроса. Типа... И, наверное, ну, тут по факту тут немає даже на що ответить ложь. Потому що я даже не знаю, ну, на що воно може подойти. Він піздить, ну, він дуже, типа... Жмуриться хую... Та ще він ще очі відкрити не може, жмуриться. Ну він, типа, дерганий якийсь. Трясеться. Окей, Київ 2.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
О, а так уже правильно я набинив. Іменно цей що за
Made
хуйо.
offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
А що можна продумати? Подожди, а що можна продумати? Так, ми предлагаємо купити дома. Що я підпалюю? Ну ти точно ні? Ти не підпалюєш? Блять, хуй знає. Ну тут нема на що просто, опять же, сказати ложь. Типа ти поджигаєш, я ж не можу винити, що це він поджигає, в мене нема доказів. Ну він, блять, сомнення.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history.
Не тільки
To answer
історія,
your
а ще й...
question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense. The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for way bills. You suppose it could be any of them?
Нахуя це
I
їм?
have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD.
Який нахуй розносчик,
My
нахуй це
secretary
йому
will
здалось,
provide you with
блядь.
that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Glad to be of help, officers.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Джосеф Бредлдай. Немає. Пол Джонс. Нет.
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Хто це?
Find a phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Гей, там був вопрос.
Your boss is a fine man.
Прям так?
Oh, and boy, can he get me going.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Я не мішаю?
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective.
Сьогодні утром.
I'm sorry, Detective.
Сьогодні вранці.
Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
Ти що, сука, дебіл?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Його випустили сьогодні вранці, а дом згорів вночі. Так це не він, блядь. В чому прикол? Я реально вже йобу даю. О, блядь, тікай! Недалеко? Де вони, блядь? Йой. Вот ты нахуй едешь, блядь, баран нахуй. А, в моей машине ничего немає. Його, блядь, роз'їбалось. Ветерком.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank when you driving.
Да, вміє їздить, вміє. Просто на мене вилітають неочікувано.
They can make a claim to the department. Do you ever shut up?
Це згарище? Ніхуя собі.
There are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
Єбать, прям всі дома згоріли?
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart
fray.
son of a bitch.
Ох, долбойоб.
Come back here. You're not getting out that black and blue. That's wonderful. We're gonna have to pacify the witnesses.
А це я вовремя спів. Ну захватуй. Бам. Чо, блядь?
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
А що я тут знайду? О. Не понял. Що я маю побачити? А.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick.
Опа.
Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either.
Ого.
This thing looks like it was built on the cheap. You got an idea, hotshot?
Вахує. Реально вахує. Так.
I love the chase till the minute I win it.
О, це ж моя жінка нова.
Till there's love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bin it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love.
О, блядь. Уебан.
Buy me a drink, Cole?
No! Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
Хуёво, я знаю.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle.
А, все?
Thanks for the drink, Cole.
Вся справа?
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
Все? А.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is
Да не будемо його закривати.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator.
Я не хочу лично його закривати вообще. Я думаю, що це їм.
For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his
Його, мабуть, придеться закрити, тому що вибору немає.
Jack keeps stum just like
Через продажних уєбанов, блядь,
feels like to get back from
нормальні типи, ну, плюс нормальні мають страдати. Пиздец. Ай. Ух, да ты тут. Ну ты, блядь, червоний же ж нахуй. Тобто це ж Рокстари, навіть у Сан-Андреас, блядь, яка старіша, нахуй, там соблюдають правила, там не їдуть на червоний. А що тут сталося? Серйозно, що тут сталося? Сан-Андреас, Вайс-Сіті, вони старі, блядь, третя. Там типу зупиняються, а тут почему нет? Почему ні? Хіба це якась інша гра? Це ж те саме. Але чомусь тут взагалі ж все інше. Тикай! Стоп! Назад! Это нихуя. А, стоп. Я от часом не був. Сейчас узнаем. Походу був. Да, це єбана рикша, блядь. Ай. Ну дуже прикро, що... От порозумієш, що це показує, типу, які там, може бути, яка може бути влада, да? Навіть поліція безсильна, але, ну... Блядь. Ну і настільки ж це хуйово в грі.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah.
А може він дома? Типа ріпнувся.
Take a look at the car.
Ah, блядь.
Ого.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Те саме. Ну він не убійця, ну, типу, він хоче помститися іменно компанії, а не людям.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Патрони? А от патрони це вже чересчур.
That's the swine. Look at it.
45 калібра, ніхуя собі.
Here's what I heard. Cops caught the guy who did the dive. They covered it up. Some kind of big conspiracy.
We should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
Все? Ну да. Да що тут ще? Ну окей, типу, я взяв. Открыть.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
А який мотив? А яка возможность? Які доказательства? Ну, це окей. Та, патрони і вся хуйня. А мотив який? Мотив в чому?
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
А, це цей палій.
Again.
Єба, а.
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole.
Ніхуя
I'll call
собі.
this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
Стріляй по тросу, блядь.
11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Стоп, так не чувак за рулем, а чого тоді? Бам. Я щось не зроблю, да? Блядь! Да.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose
Да,
him.
походу він за рулем. А що робить? Ох, блядь, ніхуя собі.
See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
Колесо?
Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the track.
Ох ти ж, блядь, ніхуя собі.
End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
Долбоёб.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
Fires benefit Elysian in some way. I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his
Ну,
side
як
of the
всі
story,
уліки.
blasting away with that big 45.
Але ж пожари будуть продовжуватись, правильно?
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
Пиздец.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Kelso?
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help, this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Гран 13. Пусть не нашел. Хз.